Welcome to your yoga and Pilates flow, where we focus on strengthening the core and arms so that you feel stronger and more confident in your everyday practice. So when you're ready, grab your mat and let's begin. Let's take a few moments here to take some deep inhales and exhales. Inhaling to bring the arms up, exhaling to bring them back down. Again, just take a few moments here to center yourself. Inhaling again, and exhaling, bringing the arms back down. We're going to come into downward facing dog right away. So find your downward facing dog. Do what you need to do to get center and focus here. Maybe pedaling out the legs, maybe staying still. We're going to get right into it. So when you're ready on the inhale, lifting the right leg, and exhaling, drawing that knee in, maybe connecting knee with nose. We're going to keep doing this just to activate the core and fire up the body. Inhaling to extend the leg, exhaling, drawing the knee in. Inhaling to extend, exhale, draw that knee in, maybe connect knee with nose. Keep on going, and we're going to swap sides, balance it out. Inhale to lift the left leg, keep the hips in line. Exhale, draw the knee in. Fire up that body, engaging your core, your arms, your legs, everything. Inhaling to extend, exhale to draw the knee back in. Inhaling to extend, then draw the knee back in. Again. And then bring that leg back down. When you're ready, hop or step your feet to the front of your mat, crossing the ankles and coming in to Navasana, your boat posture. Find your balance on your sitting bones. Keep your legs bent. Cross your hands and twist side to side. That's the first exercise. We'll do this for 30 seconds. And begin now. Twist, twist, twist. Following your breath, keep that core engaged. Keep the legs lifted. If you want to make it harder for yourself, begin to extend the legs, straightening them. Back and forth, back. Focus on that momentum. We're almost there. A few more seconds. Keep going. Nearly there. And finish. Coming into our second exercise. Extend the arms out, extend the legs out into an extended boat. And you can place your hands on the mat for extra support. We'll do this for 30 seconds and we'll begin now. Inhale, extension, exhale, draw it in. Inhale, extension, exhale, draw it in. Keep the spine long. And like I said, you can place the hands on the mat for extra support. Keep gazing forward to your feet, following your breath. You're nearly there. Well done. Good job, guys. We're going to begin our next exercise. For 30 seconds, make your way onto your back. So come all the way down. Keep drawing your lower back into the mat. And we're just going to swap legs. Hands can remain beside the body or behind the neck. And go. Swapping legs, extending up towards the sky. Following your breath. Keep that breath at a constant pace. Well done. Keep engaging that core. Drawing the navel in towards the spine. Well done. Coming into our next exercise. Hands behind the head, crisscrossing the legs all the way up and down. If you prefer the hands beside the hips, you can do that as well. 30 seconds and begin. Crisscrossing the legs all the way up and then all the way down, all the way up. Keeping your feet hovered above the mat, so not letting them rest on the mat on the way down. Keep drawing that lower belly in towards the spine and drawing your lower back in towards the mat. We don't want any arching in this posture. Well done. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Rock yourself back up, extending the legs, finding your boat posture. Place your hands on the mat or straight out in front of you. Holding this posture, you can extend the legs, straightening them if you like. Again, keep breathing, following your breath. Deep inhales and exhales. Well done. Nearly there. Keep the focus. And release. Crossing the ankles. Coming into a downward facing dog. We'll get into the next exercise right away. So on your next inhale, lifting up the right leg and then drawing the knee in to the left elbow. We're crossing over here. Inhale to extend, exhale, draw the knee into the opposite elbow. Rounding the spine as you draw that knee in. Keep the momentum and the speed up. Well done. Nearly there. Coming high on the left toes and swapping sides. Inhale to lift the left leg. Exhale, draw to the right elbow. Inhale to extend. Exhale to draw it in. Coming high on the right toes to make that connection. Inhale to extend. Exhale, draw that knee in. Maybe you connect the knee with the elbow. Focusing on the length. And on the exhale, rounding and getting smaller. Well done. Bring that foot back down. Dropping the knees, lifting the feet off the mat, and doing these chaturanga style push-ups. Hugging the elbows in, lowering down. You can place the feet on the mat if you like. Coming all the way back up, sitting on the ankles, placing the hands on top of the thighs, palms facing up, focusing on your breath and feeling all the changes in your body. We'll come into a plank on our forearms, so keep the elbows shoulder distance, and we'll hold this for 30 seconds, just to boost that metabolism and get right back in it. Create that long line throughout the whole body, so don't allow the hips to drop or the hips to be up too high. Focus on your breath. Gaze maybe to a fixed point. Nearly there. Keep the belly engaged. Few more moments and drop the knees. Coming back into that variation of plank. This time we're going to twist and we're going to drop our hips to either side. For 30 seconds, let's begin. Well done. Keep dropping your hips to either side, back and forth, back and forth. See how low you can get your hips and you'll really feel the burn. Following your breath, keeping your body in one long line. Drop, 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 nearly there. Well done. And you're done. Sit back on your heels, placing the palms of your hands towards the ceiling. Take a few deep inhales and exhales. We come back into this plank variation And we're going to draw the knee up towards the tricep. So connecting right knee with right tricep, left knee with left tricep. 30 seconds. Let's do this. This one is a bit trickier, so if it is, then we can stay in that original plank. See if you can connect your knee with your tricep. Don't worry if you can't, but maybe a little goal to work towards. We're nearly there. Well done. Again, come to sit on your ankles. Follow your breath. A few deep inhales and exhales, and coming back in to a side plank this time. So you can stack your feet. You can bring that top foot down on the mat or the inner knee on the mat. And we're going to be dipping the hip towards the mat. So the top hand can remain on the waist, or you can extend it up towards the ceiling. Dipping your hip closer to the mat. See how low you can get it. Well done. Follow your breath. And as always, keep smiling. Well done. Remember, you can modify when needed. Take a moment here. A few deep inhales and exhales, sitting back on your feet. And changing sides. So coming into that side plank variation, just mirror the other side and come right into it. Dipping the hips closer to the mat. Seeing how far you can dip that hip. Remember that hand can remain on the waist or extend it up towards the ceiling. Nearly there. Well done. Keep breathing. Well done. Drop onto your knees, sit back on your heels, and extend the arms out in front of you into child's pose. Take a few deep inhales and exhales here. And around the spine, coming up, coming into downward facing dog. We're going to be shifting from downward facing dog to a high plank. Back and forth. So we're going to do this for 30 seconds on the clock. When you're ready, let's go. Shift forward, high plank, downward facing dog. Shifting back and forth. Keep the arms engaged. Keep elongating the spine. So you come higher on your toes for the plank and then draw the heels towards the floor in your down dog. Back and forth. Keep breathing. Nearly there. Well done, guys. Bring your knees to the mat. Come back and sit on your heels and place the tops of your hands on your knees. Take a few deep inhales and exhales. And when you're ready, come back into your downward facing dog. We're going to come to the next exercise, which is coming into dolphin posture, and then simply shifting the weight forward on the tops of your toes. So if that's too hard for you, stay in that first exercise we did, downward facing dog. 30 seconds on the clock, let's go. Dolphin and shifting back. So you're simply just shifting that weight forward, engaging the core the whole time to keep your balance, putting all of the pressure in towards your forearms, and just gazing down, so keeping the neck long, an extension of your spine, shifting back and forth, nearly there. Good job. Last one, drop the knees. Again, sit back on your heels. Take a few deep inhales and exhales here. Coming into our final posture, plank. 30 seconds is on the clock. Good job, guys. This is the final one. Let's hold it right to the end. Draw that navel in towards the spine. Good job. And you're there. Release the knees to the mat. Walk the hands back towards the knees. Take a few deep inhales and exhales. And thank yourself for centering your mind, your body, and your spirit. Namaste.